Today I'm going to show you how to multi-stream your YouTube Live onto Facebook Live, Twitch, LinkedIn, and 50 other sites all at the same time. You don't need any fancy equipment. You don't need to have mega high watt powered internet. But when you learn how to multicast using this tool, you will be able to grow your audience, grow your subscribers, and grow your sales a lot more quickly. Stick around, everybody. It's Owen Video. Owen Video! Hey, welcome back to the channel. I'm Owen Video, YouTube strategy coach and founder of the Video Marketing School, where you can access tons of pre-recorded trainings on getting views, getting subscribers, and getting brand deals on YouTube. We upload a new training every week on YouTube, so be sure to subscribe. You know, most people that watch my channel are either YouTube creators that are looking to grow their subscribers and create a full-time career out of YouTube, or they're entrepreneurs who are looking to grow their business with video and YouTube marketing. Now, whichever one you are, this is going to be a great training for you, because multicasting, simulcasting, or restreaming, however you want to call it, this idea of going live in one place and having it go out to all of your networks at the same time is an incredibly valuable tool and will grow your audience very, very quickly. You're only going to need a few simple tools to get this off the ground, and that includes a webcam, a laptop, and internet speed of at least 3 gigabytes. Now, if you need to test the internet speed that you have going into your home or office right now, just go to speedtest.net and run the test, and you're ready to begin. Now, I'm going to walk you through this process fairly quickly because it's really very simple to do. But I'm also gonna troubleshoot with you a couple of common problems that I get all the friggin' time. So don't go skipping around the video or Xing out like a maniac. Just watch this video in its entirety, and I promise you I will walk you through everything step by step, and if you can figure this out, you will put yourself in a place to grow very, very quickly, just like I did when I started live streaming with my good friend Nick Nimmin on Facebook and on YouTube. That caused a lot of things to really grow for me, and I want you to have that same kind of growth. Okay, so let's get started by making sure that you're clear to stream on YouTube. To do that, you're gonna wanna go to the YouTube homepage here and click on your profile icon in the upper right-hand side of the page. When you do that, you'll see a button here that says Settings, okay? Go to your settings and then click on View Channel Status and Features and look for the live streaming to be sure that it's enabled. If this does not say that you're enabled, just click it, walk through the steps, and you'll get yourself enabled pretty quickly. It might even say that it needs 24 hours, but it'll start working almost momentarily, okay? Now, keep in mind that all you need to do is enable basic live streaming. To have mobile live streaming on YouTube, you need 1,000 subscribers, and that's not what we're talking about today. So we're talking about restreaming or multicasting from a desktop or from a laptop computer. So that's the one that you want to be sure that you have enabled, okay? So now that you're ready to live stream onto YouTube, what we want to do is go into our multicasting tool. This is a very cool tool. Every single one of you needs to have it and needs to learn how to use it. It's called Restream. Now, Restream is an online broadcasting tool that you can send your live streams to multiple platforms at the same time. There's no software needed, and Restream could replace OBS or any of the other free softwares you might be using, which means you get a cleaner stream. You can even stream your Zoom calls onto YouTube or onto LinkedIn or onto Facebook Live. They also provide you with a live broadcast studio tool so that you can manage your stream and have lower thirds appear on the side. You can even invite guests, and you can manage the chat all from the right angle. So go get Restream right now. And once you've logged into Restream, the first thing you're gonna do is connect the channels that you wanna be able to restream to. You'll see that they put the top 4 streaming platforms down here, but go ahead and click on Add Channels. And when you do, you'll see that there are tons of different platforms that you can stream your videos to, and you can stream live. You can also upload pre-recorded video. You can have guests. There's a ton that you can do here. So right now what we want to do is set it up so that when you go live on YouTube, you are going live on multiple different platforms as well. Okay, so the first thing that you want to do is set up your YouTube events. Make sure it's on YouTube events. Follow the steps there to connect your YouTube channel, and you'll see a settings window pop up here. You can label this whatever you want to. For now, this is just a test stream, so I'm just gonna put something simple up here and make sure it's all connected. Now I'm gonna click on the Add Channel button up here, and I'm gonna add a couple more channels, including my Facebook page and my LinkedIn page over here. I'm not gonna walk through those steps with you. I'm pretty sure that you can figure that out on your own. So let's dive in. Now that you've got your channel set up, let's talk about how to get this whole thing off the ground. Now that we've got all of our channels set up for multicasting, we're gonna enter the live studio. And this is where we start to replace, you know, OBS or any of the other hard, heavy softwares that you might be using. This replaces all of it, plus gives you a ton of cool features that I wanna share with you right now. So first, let's come over to the upper right-hand side and click on Setup, okay? So this is where you can see, you know, what video you're working on. It even gives you a chance sort of like redo the titles. You've already seen this before, but it's, again, showing you where it is so that you can edit it if you need to, any last minute changes. The next part is graphics, and these are so cool. Restream gives you a series of pre-made overlay graphics that you can use on your own, but you can also upload your own customized graphics, and that's really cool. Now, as a side note, if you want to get custom graphics made with your logo and your brand color on them, then click on this video right here, and you'll learn more about my video branding elements package, where our company will make all of those for you. In the meantime, play with these. Take a look at the overlay and how it appears sort of right here, and it looks just really cool, looks really newsy. This is your video countdown timer, and I highly suggest that you use this, because when you restream onto multiple channels, when you're on Facebook, when you're on LinkedIn, when you're on YouTube, the stream is gonna hit all of those platforms at slightly different times, but it'll all happen within 30 seconds, right? Probably within 10 seconds. So having this countdown timer just kind of syncs everything up. Okay, so I actually highly recommend. They've got some background graphics, and you can change your colors and everything here. So that is just a feature that I think is really cool. Captions I don't mess with at all, actually. And then your chat area, your chat box. And the reason that I love this area right here is because in the chat box, you can manage all the chats. You can manage the chats from Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, Twitch, all the different places that you're streaming. You can manage all those different comments from right here into one interface. And so you know, what you're doing is you're coming into this broadcast studio, and then you're gonna go meet all of your audience where they already exist. And that's what makes this, I think, extremely, extremely valuable, okay? So moving over to this side of the screen, you have a couple different frame options. It doesn't matter for me because I don't have a secondary screen right now. So that's why we wanna come down here into our control buttons over here. I want to start with settings because this is a brand new feature, and it makes things so much easier. When you click on settings, you can actually choose which camera you want to use. So I could switch right here, just my onboard Mac camera, which obviously is not crystal clear. I'm going to switch to my Camlink camera, which is set up over here. I also have different audio selection. I can choose this is what I would want to use, because I use I don't even know if you can hear me now. Hopefully it didn't mess up the sound, but I can just choose which audio I want to use, and I'll just put that back to default. And then of course I can choose which speakers I want to use. I'm going to leave it off right now, otherwise we'll get an echo. And then you've got some more advanced settings over here. I would just leave these as they are. They're designed to work with what works for you. Now over here you can mute yourself. Okay, you can turn your camera off, and you have the ability to share your screen. And you can see that my secondary screen appears right here. And now I can begin to play with these features here. So I'll put this on my screen, boom, and there it appears. And now I can switch back and forth. You know, I can choose which view I want to have, whether it's this one or this one. Now keep in mind with this one, you see this black background here? I'm gonna come back into graphics over here, and I'll turn the overlay off and turn the background on. And then you can see that there's this cool sort of background design behind me that you can use. And I could still use the overlay if I wanted to. It seems like they go together. But again, you could also make your own and make it look custom to custom to you. And then when you want to stop sharing that secondary screen, you just click on that button right here. And notice how the screens will go in and out and transition really, really smoothly. Okay, so when you're multicasting, you have this ability for showmanship, and I think that's really something very, very cool. Now, you can also invite guests, and you can also upload video, and we'll show you guys how to do that in future videos as we continue to move forward. What we want to do right now is get our broadcast all set up so that we're ready to live stream onto YouTube and then have it go to Facebook and onto LinkedIn. And so what we want to do there is click on this Go Live button right here. When we click on Go Live, what's going to happen is your live stream will go live. And if we click on the chat area, you can see that I am live and my comments are even coming in. I can hover over those comments and I can show them up on the screen just like that. So my buddy Rock Davis is logging in. I can say hi and the comments appear right there on the screen. So it's cool to see that it's working and that it's working in real time. And as of right now, I am live streaming on YouTube Live. And then that stream is going out to LinkedIn and to Facebook just like we set up in this video. Then you can hover back over to the dashboard where you can set another one up all over again, or you can even hover over to recordings where you can check your recordings, download a copy, watch them, and see if they worked. So I hope that you enjoyed today's tutorial about multicasting and that you saw the value in restreaming and having one core location that you can go to, but then getting your message out onto all the different platforms at one time. This is something that gives you like a superpower, right? This is an ability for you, if you're growing a YouTube channel, to bring your Facebook friends, to bring your LinkedIn friends, and to bring your Twitch friends over to your YouTube channel where they can subscribe, watch videos, and you can get paid AdSense. If you're an entrepreneur, this is a place where you can do one webinar or one sales presentation or even upload a pre-recorded sales video and then get it out to all of your networks. You'll have a YouTube link that you can send on your email list, but you'll also have a Facebook link that you can now start watch parties with and share internally on Facebook. Because it's kind of hard to share like a YouTube link on Facebook. With restreaming, you eliminate that problem. You can reach more people where they are and bring them over to one core location where they can subscribe, they can like, they can follow you. And this has been a huge tactic for growing your influence. Now, if you want to learn more about live streaming, then go watch my live stream tutorial video series. I have a ton of different training videos on how to use live streaming strategically to grow your audience, to grow your influence. You can click on this video here and go watch it now. I'm Owen. I'll see you there. Thanks for watching.